King is my lovely, wonderful people. Our very own brother clarifies matter. You know him now, Farooq. He said neither Tinubu nor Atiku forged credentials with INEC. And he won't explain what he mean. He say because he get explanation. He say go explain am. You know Farooq na he is a Nigerian based in the US. He said so. He said he will look into this matter, and he has looked into it, and he has some very very serious reservations in terms of what is happening already. Yeah, so these are some of the things that are happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Neither Tinubu nor Atiku forged credentials with INEC. Farooq clarified. Political commentator Farooq has clarified the issue of Tinubu and Atiku's certificate forgery, saying that there is no evidence to support the allegations that is against either man. Politics Nigeria reports that Farooq, in a recent commentary, said Tinubu attended and graduated from Chicago State University back in 1979 and was issued a diploma. Farooq said that opposition politicians claimed that the diploma was fake because it looked different from the diploma of CSU, which they issued in 1979. The political commentator went on to provide clarification as to why the certificate of Tinubu looks different, the one he submitted to INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission. He said that one is genuine. It is right. Farooq also addressed the allegation against Atiku, saying that they were based on the fact that he changed his name from Sadiq Abubakar to Atiku Abubakar in the early days of his education. However, he said this was a common practice in northern Nigeria in the time, and that Atiku has sworn an affidavit to legitimize the new name, which he changed to. The storm was over with regards to legitimate comments. Nigerians should accept what they have and move on. Now that move on statement one at the talk, so I put no one here. They should move on. Tinubu have submitted a certificate and CSU has said he attended their university. I think Nigerians just needs to look deep and prepare their mind to accept what they could possibly get. What this means is that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Going forward, INEC and every other person must be very careful whose credentials they are accepting. Clarification must be done before they go forward to accept people into getting into certain offices. If we want and to ensure that such a repeat do not happen again, everybody will have to say the truth. INEC will have to do their job. A lot of things have happened and it shows that INEC have not been thorough. They have not done their job like they should, which has led to why there is so much discrepancies. And so these matters can be thoroughly settled and looked at with everyone rising and looking into certificate, document, clarifying things properly, decently, and in order. The issue of forgery will not be a case if INEC had done their due diligence from onset. This has happened. There is not so much we can do unless by some miracle something else happened to clarify the table. What makes it worse is that CSU said Tinubu attended the university. So this is, now you are speaking. So you from what you are saying, you yourself, you're unsure, but you want Nigerians to move on. For what you are saying, you are not totally, completely sure, but you want Nigerians to move on. You want Nigerians to move on. You are totally, completely unsure, but you just want Nigerians to move on. Whether Atiku or Tinubu or Obi or see, we just want the truth. We are tired of the same thing over and over again. Do you understand how things have been in the last couple of years? How Nigerians have been treated in other nations of the world? Why? Because of some few individuals who goes about drug trafficking, who does some other things that are very, very detrimental. And today, Nigerians are suffering for it. The people are the ones suffering for it. And so these are some of the things we don't want. That's why we want clarification. on majority of this matter. That's why we want to see a change. We don't want the same thing. We want things to be thoroughly spelled out. Who is our president? And don't say that again, that we should move on. The matter is already on ground. Back in 1999, 2000, and so on, people brought about this matter asking about the identity of Tinubu. And honestly, sincerely speaking, it did not go very far because some people refuse, okay, to ensure that the truth was dispensed. Some people made light of it. Some people, make it look like, they are trying to winch hunt somebody. But it was not so. It's getting straight, getting the matter settled once and for all. And look where we are today. As a result of, the decisions of some people, these matters would have been long settled. But certain individuals rather pretended, kept quiet, and allowed us to be a laughing stock, not just on the national front, even on the international front. And today, Nigerians are just watching on and hoping that we get out of this and begin to build our nation's reputation, once again. Because we don't want, the same thing over and over again. We don't want it. We're tired of the same thing. We want this nation to be, we want people, Nigerians, to be able to lift up their head high and say, we are Nigerians. This is what we're doing, and we'll be able to stand for what we believe and what is right. You see? So, my lovely people, it is important, very important, very, very important that we do not allow the same thing to hold us down. A lot of things have happened, a lot of matters have been going on in this country, and these issues, these very matters can be changed. The matters can actually be, be verified, but people have decided to say, you know what, let's leave it that way. And I keep wondering, why do you want us to leave the matter? Why don't you want us to make sure that we get to the bottom of it, know who we are, and then we can truly say, this and this and that is what is happening. So, my lovely people, it is becoming more evident, clearer than ever before, okay, that Nigerians does and truly sincerely do need help at this point in time. We're tired of the people who come around us and are telling us they want to support, they want to help, and to a large extent are doing nothing. Okay, they are doing nothing. Most of them are just working for themselves or what they could possibly gain. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye bye.